Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this 25-year celebration of the formation of the CCQM and my last hurrah. As you'll see on the slide, we are planning a 3-day celebration. First, we're opening the celebration with this workshop, and then we'll have a rather special plenary session where we'll dispense of some of the housekeeping items that we normally select and sort of take a look back at history, sort of look at where we've been, where we're going, and then have the regular, timely reports from our working groups. The CCQM has become the global forum for progressing the state of the art for chemical and biological measurements. The CCQM has without question enabled us to sort of identify the spikes of excellence within the NMI community for chemical and biological measurements, and then have us learn from them. And certainly these activities have more than anything else improved the quality of chemical and biological measurements within the worldwide NMI community. And the result has been our customers get higher quality, more reliable services from us. Back in 1995, there were a few people who assembled to have the first CCQM meeting. That time we didn't have the concept of plenary and working groups because there were no working groups. These were they. And there are a few people in this room who were there at the beginning. Of course, the gentleman that's sitting here in the middle with that same red tie. Oh, one that looks like it. And over to this side, Wolfgang Richter. Are you here, Wolfgang? He hasn't arrived yet, but he is in town. I saw him yesterday. And I won't talk about what they talked about because Dr. Carlos is going to tell us about that. But fast forward to last year. So there we had about 20 folks from 13 NMIs in 10 countries. And then last year, in only the plenary session, we had 70 participants from 24 member economies, 6 liaison, and 11 observer organizations present. And that wasn't the half of it, because as you know, we expanded. We have far more than a plenary. We have 11 working groups that meet here. This year, we had roughly 280 people here for those working groups. Last year, we had 240, so it is steadily growing. And as we are learning, the difference in metrology is the dimensionality of the questions that you have to answer. Certainly, and as we go from physical metrology to chemical metrology, and then applying metrological principles to biology, the dimensionality of the questions become increasingly more complex as we go forward. I'd like to conclude my introductory comments by sharing a letter that we got from someone who unfortunately is not able to be here this morning. And it says, "Dear all, I am sorry that I can't attend the CCQM meeting and celebrations, but wish you a successful meeting. I took a look back at photographs of members over the years and quickly realized how much we owe to the founding members' commitment and leadership. I well remember some of the controversy about initiating work in chemical metrology. Indeed, it is perhaps not too strong to say that there was opposition. Imagine that. It would be wrong to single out any one individual or group of individuals who form the core of this adventure, but we're going to do that later. But I think we all know who they are. Again, taking a look at the photographs. How many served on the CCQM with great distinction over many years? It seemed to me that the community rose magnificently to the challenge of defining what traceability was and how comparison procedures matured and became robust. The consequence was that we could then all work to convince user communities as well as the key international organizations that could take a huge step forward in creating confidence in chemical measurements worldwide. You know I'm not a chemist, but like many others, was keen to learn about how physical concepts could be adopted and transformed to meet the needs of chemistry, and I'll say and biology, and the subject fields we never thought we could convince. It was a huge pleasure to reflect on the success of the JCTLM, the partnerships with the World Meteorological Organizations, WADA, and the World Health Organization, and the professional institutions like the IFCC, as well as what, in my view, was a vital collaboration with ILAC. We were able to learn from each other, and even over the 10 years or so during which I attended CCQM regularly, I was hugely impressed by the range and the quality of the collaborations and joint initiatives. Although the CCQM leadership and the activities of many members was clearly a critical factor in this success, I also feel that the work of the staff of the BIPM chemistry department and its predecessors created the evidence through successful and challenging comparisons that confidence in measurements could be created. There can perhaps, I'll be finished before 4 minutes, be no better example of this than the huge number of secondments and short-term guest workers from so many laboratories worldwide who came to learn, to be trained, and to take a key role in comparisons. I am proud to have helped support the grow the Bureau's chemical work, and indeed, in my first speech to staff, I emphasized the importance of chemistry to the future of the BIPM and to the spread of proper metrology worldwide. Just as there was opposition to the creation of CCQM, those of us close to the BIPM would have seen some concern by physical metrologists of the shift in resources and the investment that was needed, and which we did over the years. Their fears were groundless, and chemistry is now a real jewel in the crown of BIPM and its work. Again, I'm sad that I can't attend, but hope you can pass on my remarks, which I'm doing, and congratulations to the committee and to the staff concerned. With my best regards, Andrew Wallet, past director of the BIPM.